No, god damn it! It's not going from the.
We've won.
No, that's not what I. God damn it!
At last.
And this was supposed to be like a good like opener, but I botched it so hard.
I'd like to believe that I helped. Excuse me.
There we go. Okay, I got it.
Hooray. Game Boy, Nintendo. 2003 presents A Better Time.
Once dragons and men coexisted. They shared a peace forged in wisdom.
Then some people got really fucking ignorant.
A peace that lasted many generations. All that was lost when mankind disrupted this balance in a sudden onslaught.
Oops.
Man fought dragon in a savage war that shocked the foundations of their world. This war was called the Scouring. Defeated and humbled, dragons vanished from the realm. In time, man rebuilt and spread his dominion across the land and on to the islands beyond. A millennium has passed since those dark days ended.
Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my next Fire Emblem Let's Play, and I'm sorry for the botched opening, but as you can see, I'm playing this through the Wii U Virtual Console because my computer, my toaster cannot run this game apparently. So I have to play
Your
this.
walnut plugged into a charger?
Seriously, this thing is running on pencil lead at this point. I think I've already said that. I gotta get a new computer, I swear to God.
One of these days, one of these days.
One of these days, I swear. And in the meantime, as you can see, Alex is going to be joining me for this playthrough.
Hi, I'm here again.
And in patent Radrex tradition, we of course will be going through all the units, rating them on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, just like I did with Chris. Just like I did with Crystal and Radiant Dawn, and how we're doing in Genealogy of the Holy War.
I'm so excited to see that.
The first episode actually came out, I believe, yesterday, and today I think the second episode came out. We're on episode 3 so far.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at those then.
Mm-hmm. We did a video of the pairings for that, and oh my god, it was
nice.
it was alright.
It was good.
Mm-hmm. And well, this is gonna be the Let's Play that me and Alex will be doing. Don't worry, Dragon Quest is coming back. It's just on hold. It's just that I really wanted to play through Blazing Sword or Blazing Blade, and actually get Alex's opinions because so far I've only done Fire Emblem review playthroughs with Crystal, and I actually wanted to do one with Alex, and it was either down to this or Sacred Stones, and I felt like, you know, it's been a while since I played standard Blazing Blade. Why not do a ratings playthrough with Alex?
Blazing Blade was the third Fire Emblem game I played after Radiant Dawn followed by Path of Radiance, so this is definitely going to feel very nostalgic. Probably going to like it quite a bit.
I do believe
we're still going to fuck it up, despite it being known as one of the more easy Fire Emblem games. It's probably going to be a lot of depths, and I'm looking forward to this. No, there will be. Don't lie. Don't lie.
This was actually my third game too, because I came in with Awakening, then I played Sacred Stones, and then I played this actually.
Those are really good openers.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good way to get into the series, and I think that a lot of people obviously got in, like Awakening and they're on, but earlier fans definitely got in a lot with Fire Emblem 7 because
I feel like that was a lot of people's like first experiences, either Awakening or Fire Emblem 7.
Well, because this one came to the West and Awakening was the one that like brought it back. So
and it introduced a lot of mechanics, or like it reintroduced a lot of mechanics, like pairings.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, I mean, like, if my opinions on parents, like, Geology, I think, did the best. Awakening was a bit lazy, but it was passable. And then Fates, oh my god, it's I just got the cutscene today. It's 3 lines of text, and I get a headache every time I try to make sense of it. Oh my god, I'm like, okay, so wait, what?
That's just Fates in a nutshell. 3 lines of text, and I have a headache.
Oh my god, you know, like those little like those little like text dialogue boxes at the bottom of the screen that you get before you select a chapter?
Yep.
I feel like those give more like those do a better job of telling the story than the actual cutscenes.
Yes, they do.
Anyway, that's Fire Emblem. That's Fate. That's a playthrough.
That's not this. We are playing Fire Emblem 7 Hector Hard Mode specifically, and you have already done Lynn's story, have you not?
Yes. Oh wait. I think I actually made
it. Happened.
Yeah, I made
it happened again, didn't it?
No. I made a save state. There we go.
Okay, solid.
Yeah, I finished.
We've prepared.
Yes. So I played Lynn's story mode off screen because I actually want to get like the full I want to get the full all the Gaia chapters and all all of Hector's gameplay. And I didn't want to bore people by playing Lynn's story mode because Alex, oh my god, it's not that it's boring, but it's just it's kind of boring. But the map music, for Lynn's story mode, it's the same for 10 chapters, and it's just so boring to listen to.
It's a tutorial, is the thing.
I know.
It's a tutorial to get into the game, which is good for the first game in the West. They give you the starter. It's like, hey, this is literally a tutorial section.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can understand that, but I played the story mode on hard
playing through it to get better Lynn characters is not fun. Yeah. Doing it over again, I will say that's tedious.
On hard mode is at least a little bit better, but not by much. The enemies don't even having all the changes in that mode is literally they remove the tutorials. That's it.
Pretty much, yeah. But that is quite a nice thing.
Yeah. So I did play through Lynn's story mode off screen on hard mode, and I got some of my characters I got. You'll see them when we get them, and I might.
We'll get there when we get there.
Mm-hmm. So we're not gonna be playing on Elliewood hard mode because honestly, there's no hard mode bonuses on Elliewood hard mode.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, the only way to get hard mode bonuses on characters.
Oh yeah, no, you only have to. It's only Hector hard mode. That's why it's called Hector hard mode bonuses. I remember.
Yeah. So yeah, and literally the only thing that changed, and I actually found this out, is that depending on what difficulty and character you select, the enemy's placement changes all the time. Actually.
Yeah, well, they do try and change it up with not just the maps you play and all that shit, but yeah, enemy placement does change pretty frequently.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be playing on Hector hard mode to get the full Epi7 experience. If you. Here ends Lynn's story. Would you like to see your progress? Yes.
Yes. Another journey.
Would you like to continue playing? Yes.
Yes. No, I'd like to stop here.
As of chapter 11, Elliewood becomes.
I disagree.
The story's main.
I disagree.
Madison's role will be to act as tactician, aiding his group. Yes, I did make my own tactician. Help Elliewood to fulfill the chapter goals and fight his way to the end of the game. You'll start your first campaign with Elliewood, then meet his friend Hector in chapter 12. Wait, what?
Technically no.
And who knows, you might even meet Lynn again. Oh my god, really?
No, we won't. She's dead.
If any of these three is defeated, your game is over. So wait, if you're telling me that if I might meet Lynn again, so it's basically implied that I'm going to meet her again.
I mean, yes, it is.
The game will continue if any other allied units are defeated. However, a defeated unit can never take part in combat again, so be careful. 1 year later.
It's good that they're telling us this now because you won't really know that in but you won't really know that because everybody from Lynn's story comes back when they live or die.
Yeah.
So.
A month has passed since word came of Marcus Pharaoh's disappearance. Rumors and speculation run rampant throughout Lycia. The head of House Ostia, Lord Uther, takes no apparent interest. The Marquess's younger brother is considered odd by the populace.
Oh no.
He and Marcus Pharaoh's son, Elliewood, are fast friends. A hot-blooded youth, he cannot ignore his friend's plight. Marcus Ostia's younger brother, Hector, He would one day be a courageous general, a steel warrior to be feared. The path he chooses will test him to the limits of his strength. Chapter 11, Another Journey. I do like Hector's theme. Like, the music in Hector's hard mode is just, or Hector's mode is just way better than Ellen's.
True, it is.
Brother!
It's just, there's more bass!
Brother, where is he? He's here, isn't he?
Oh wait, can I voice Hector?
Oh yeah, sure. Lord Hector, calm yourself.
No words, Oswin. Just move!
That's enough, Hector. What is the meaning of this?
You know full well the disappearance of Marcus Foray.
We've discussed this time and time again. This matter is none of Alcia's affair. We have no reason to involve ourselves. It would be folly to do so.
Elwood's father is missing, for goodness sake. We know that Marcus Laus is connected in some way. I say we use Alcia's might to end this mystery and find the truth.
Calm yourself, you fool. An invasion would be madness. Alicia can ill afford the chaos such an action would bring. Surely even you must understand that.
Ah, I understand all too well, brother. Stay there on your throne. Sit there until it rots beneath you. I will do this alone.
Lord Hector, you should watch your tone. Peace, Oswin. Let him go. There's no reasoning with him when he gets like this.
Matthew! Matthew! Blast it. Where could he be?
I'm right here.
You're not a wraith. Stop skulking in the shadows like one.
A wraith? And here I thought I was a spy. Be that as it may, as my lord ordered, here are your travel rations and your beloved axe.
Yes.
And I've purchased the silence of some royal guardsmen.
Aha.
You're free to slip out of the rear entrance and vanish.
Well done, Matthew. Try not to let my brother discover my absence too quickly.
What? I thought I was going with you.
You're a bigger fool than I imagined. Did you think I would trust my brother's spy? Who knows when you would turn me in for some favor? Where I go alone.
Shh, you keep on shouting and you'll go nowhere. Every girl in the palace must have heard that.
Enough. Do not try and follow me.
I did not imagine you would find me so untrustworthy. Professional hazard, it seems. Watch yourself, young master.
Huh? He gave up too easily. Don't trust him. The time has come. I've got to get out of here and rendezvous with everyone. These bags. But Matthew put these things. This is ridiculous even if he was packing for two. Huh? Music cut. Come out. I know you're there. Who are you? Too dumb to speak? Makes no difference to me. Move out of my way or I'll run you through! There! Beat the fuck out of him. Oh! Ah!
Whoa! My lord, stay your arm. It's me.
Who? Matthew? I was sure you were one of them.
Well, I'm not. I'm one of me. And I would prefer to remain in one piece.
Your fault for jumping out of nowhere. Now tell me, what are you doing here?
I sensed that something was wrong and came to your aid.
My aid. I'll accept that answer for the time being.
So what should we do?
About what?
About the fellows between us and the way out. I'd say there are 7 or 8 of them. To make matters worse, they seem highly competent. I know you're quite confident in your martial abilities, but I'm not the strongest sword arm around, and well...
If you've something to say, Matthew, then say it.
We could abandon the rear entrance. I'm sure the Royal Guardsmen would be happy to aid us, and...
Never!
That's what I thought you would say. All that's left is to avoid getting killed, right?
You can go back if you want.
In your own words, my lord, never. I'm with you wherever that may lead.
Right. Let's give them a good thrashing and get out of here. Oh, that intro is done. Here we are.
Yep. And this is the first map, and Hector's, I love this music right here.
It's already down to the wire. I'm not sorry.
Yeah. The boss.
But yeah, the music here is really solid.
And the boss is a level 7 Arbor Knight. His name is Wire. He comes with an Iron Lance and a Vulnerary that you can steal, but I'm not really going to go out of my way to steal Vulneraries. So, first things first, we're going to go and raid through the units. So first up is Hector, and he is probably the best of the 3 lords that you get. He has really good con for a lord, I will say. A little bit low in the base hit points, but his growth rates are really good. Like, he has really good strength and defense. His speed growth isn't all that bad too. Like, you can actually get him to be very fast. Like, he has a pretty good, decent speed growth, and if possible, he actually can get to a point where he starts like doubling most of the enemies. I don't see him ever doubling like enemy sword masters or anything like that, but he can get to a point where he'll double like paladins and like other like fast enemies. He comes with a wolf belt, which is basically it's effective against infantry, and what this means is that it's effective against cavalry and armored units. We're going to talk about effective weaponry in the next episode because that's where it's going to be more prevalent. But just for now, just so you know, the wolf belt is very good right here. He has C rank and axes already, and I just think Hector's a really good unit overall. Like, as far as the 3 lords go, I'm going to give him a 3 out of 5 star rating. I think he's pretty fine. Like he's really solid for a lord.
Alright, with Hector, if you ever think of, like, Broken Lord or just usually the really good ones on the better side of all the games, you'll think of, on the one hand, there's, you know, obviously newer lords, but back before, like, say, Epi-10 and before, there was always Ike, there was definitely Sigurd, and there was Hector. Hector has a very high strength and defense growth, pretty high health growth as well. If he caps all 3 of those, it's not that surprising. His speed can be kind of middling, but that tends to be balanced out by his pretty high con, so he's probably not going to be really weighed down by anything. He gets swords later when he promotes, but even with axes, yeah, he's not going to get weighed down by a lot, and he can carry pretty much everybody that isn't like a mounted unit. Now, being a lord, it's always going to be, you know, it's going to take a while for him to promote, so that does kind of suck. And, you know, there's always the siege conditions and everything, and obviously his res is a little low, going to stay a little low, and he doesn't have that high of a skill growth. It doesn't get that much higher, so you might have some problems hitting things. But with effective weaponry right out the gate, and a pretty good one at that too, as well as having axes, so therefore having access to hand axes, which are some of the best weapons in the game, Hector is a very solid unit, very good frontliner, and overall can get the job done 9 times out of 10. I'd give him probably, yeah, say 5 out of 5 stars.
5 out of 5. Oh my god, jeez.
Yeah.
Alright, now we can talk about a unit who I don't think is 5 out of 5 stars, which is Matthew. So Matthew, he is the first thief you get. As you can see, I didn't really use him that much in Lynn's story mode because I have plans to use another thief later on.
Is it the Galt?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Overall, Matthew is a pretty good thief. If you actually don't use him in the story mode, he actually has better base stats and he has better base stats here. Not by much, but I think not by much, and he also comes out as a level 4 thief, I believe.
That sounds about right. He definitely doesn't start out as level 2. I don't think he starts out as level 1 either.
Yeah, and Matthew, like, I always found like he's very fast. Like he has a 70% speed growth, and his skill growth is 50%, but his strength growth at 30%. Oh my god, that's what really turns me off from him. If he had a higher strength growth, I think it would be really good. But I just don't think that Matthew's that good of a unit. Now, he can steal, which with base 11 speed, that is pretty good. Like I think he can steal basically anything off of enemies. Like for a good while, 11 speed will really help him out. Because like he can steal, like let's see, he can steal a good amount of vulneraries, and there are going to be stealables like gems later on that he can potentially steal. But like as of right now, like there's a thief right here with 10 speed, and he can steal that, and that's thief's lockpick, which you might actually want to steal, because lockpicks are kind of rare in this game,
and very much needed.
Yeah, so I do think Matthew is all right. If I think I'm going to rate Matthew the same as Hector, 3 stars, because Thieves do have utility, and Matthew with 11 base speed, I think is pretty good for right now. And who knows, I might actually like give him some more experience, considering I didn't use him that much in the Storm mode.
Matthew is a pretty good starter. He's not that great as a combat unit, but no Thief ever really is. Jafar, like when he becomes an assassin, or it's because he is one, is very solid. And Legault, if you make him an assassin, is also very good. The problem is that, like, yeah, Legault is just better, and you get him later. But while Matthew is around and the only thief, he does a very good job of thieving. Especially given that he will cap speed very early. If he doesn't, you have a problem. I suggest seeking help. But yeah, given that with FE7, what the speed for like thieving is I think it's whatchamacallit? Your speed needs to be at least 1 point higher.
Yeah.
I think Sacred Stones is the one where it can be like equal speed, so thieves can just like steal between each other again and again. But yeah, no, he's very good at thieving, pretty good at dodging too, and can even get the lucky hit in once in a while. But don't expect him to take any hits or do a ton of damage. But as a unit overall, yeah, it's very decent. There's his purpose. So I would say 3 out of 5.
Alright, nice. Alright, so now that so usually
now there's an actual map to do, yes.
Yeah, so usually what I don't like going down this way. I feel like it's just out of the way, and that I'm not able to get the chest usually.
Yeah.
So what I do is I usually break down this wall. I don't think I can do it with Matthew. Yeah, he does 9 damage, and then Hector does how much with the hand axe? 14.
Then you could just use the hand axe and the sword, that way you don't waste up the wolf though.
Yeah, but I think Matthew might take a retaliation from that. I think he can take the soldier.
Well, you got vulneraries too, so it don't matter.
Yeah. Okay, wow, the thief. Okay, wow, the thief didn't even move actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is Hector right out the gate actually. I mean, it is a soldier, but still.
Yeah, this is a. But yeah, GBA soldiers, not very good. So having Hector's first chapter be filled with them pretty much showcases not just how good he is, but also how bad everybody else is. Because Hector doesn't start off good immediately. It takes time.
Yeah, okay, I was actually worried because I think that Archer
the Archer would not do 9.
Let's see.
It wouldn't.
Okay, never mind.
It does 10 to Matthew. There's no way he does 9. So probably does, I think, like 6 maybe?
Okay, yeah, that thief is on the move now. Alright, and oh wait, what? I don't have a vulnerable on Matthew? Oh wait, I don't even have a vulnerable on Hector actually. Oh wait, right, this guy drops one.
Yeah.
So how much damage? Okay, 5 actually. Alright, come on, Hector. Oh, come on. Really? Ow. Okay, wow, that's actually perfect.
Now what if, and hear me out, you attack with Hector, and you attack with Matthew. Probably Matthew first, just so that, like, you know.
Yeah, nice. He doubles right out the gate, actually.
He has 11 speed, of course he does. Doubles like every single enemy in here.
Yeah, and he'll do decent damage. The Armor Knights, I don't think he'll do any damage to.
Nope.
Oh, come on, Hector. Now that
On
these
the right side.
Yeah, that's a red gem.
Now, thing is, you really need that red gem.
Wait, don't I have money though? No, I don't. Oh my god.
Yeah, you start with 0 monies, so getting that money is important.
Yeah, but I think the thief, like, doesn't he like open this door though?
I think he does because the thieves are programmed to open whatever doors they see.
Yeah, so I can actually yes, that's why I'm actually attacking with Matthew, so that way, Hector can come in and also so that way he'll open the door and like he'll be baited to like come and like
Well, yeah, basically if we'll open the door, Matthew can steal from him, and then if anything, yeah, Matthew can probably get 2 steals off with like the lockpick.
Yep, there he goes.
Cool.
And see, the other enemies aren't even moving.
Nice.
So I go here, I steal the red gem. There we go, got the red gem.
Nice.
And if anything, Hector might actually be able to get some chip damage in. You could try.
Probably not.
No, okay. And if the other enemies don't move, I actually am willing to go and steal that lockpick.
I don't
okay,
think.
Never mind.
I don't think the Armor Knight does.
Okay, no, that thief is just running away, actually.
Yeah, see.
Alright, well, if that's
now you might want to trade the vulnerability to Matthew so that he can heal.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just moving Hector first, though. Yeah, and I'm actually gonna have Matthew hold on to the red gem just in case that thief actually does decide to come back and steal. It does. He doesn't go and steal from Hector.
I don't think so. So they don't really have anything left to steal. Yeah, they're just going to unlock that last door.
They have like 2 more doors actually.
Well, then they're going to unlock all those fucking doors.
I think I'm just gonna leave Hector here equipped with the hand axe actually.
That's a good idea.
And while I'm at, I'm actually gonna have Matthew open this door.
Open that door. Open that bitch up.
Just in case we need to like make a quick escape.
It's a
hightail it out of here.
Oh, what?
Oh my god. Yeah, they're stupid. They're very not smart. If anything, yeah, just get the fuck out of the...
Okay, nice. Wow, I can actually get some chip experience here.
Well, that's just sad.
Yeah, oh
But
my god,
yeah.
wow.
You can definitely see here with Hector, not that accurate.
Yeah, I can see what you were talking about with his like skill now.
Yeah, and it doesn't get a lot higher. So, you really... Any secret hooks, like...
We do get one in a village in the next chapter, actually.
That's true, which is why it's like, yeah, please give that to Hector. Alright, how's he... Well, it's in character, so...
Alright, defense, nice.
It's not like he's straying too far from the path. And see, that defense helped. I was taking 1 less point of damage.
Yeah, nice.
Hooray.
Well, he's gonna kill these soldiers.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna kill the shit out of them.
Nice. And see, look, he's pretty dodgy.
I mean, yeah, well, that's because
nice.
Weapon Triangle is, solid. Love to see it. Hector crits are awesome. But then again, I do like all the Lord's crits. If I had to choose a favorite, probably Elwood's.
Seriously?
Yeah. Man just goes ding, and then just does a death-defying, physics-defying flash. Are you kidding me? That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Plus, he gets a horse on promotion. But the promoted lords, Hector has the best animations by far. That's not even a fucking question.
Okay.
The Hector copter, it's a classic.
Yeah, I love that animation. Okay, I'm actually kind of worried because I think that thief is going to open the door and actually have the archer come out.
Probably. Unless we skedaddle out of here first.
Nope, okay. Oh wow, the archer didn't even move, okay. Alright, I'm actually gonna go in one range and actually just, Actually, wait.
Yeah, honestly, getting that extra, that extra hit Because the nice thing about the Wolf Bale, his personal weapon, is that it does give a lot of extra hit. It's very useful for Hector. Who would have guessed?
I'm actually gonna kill him with Matthew because I want to kill this guy immediately. All right, there we go.
True.
First, all right.
I want to get the fuck out of here.
Speed, luck, defense, res. What? Oh my god, nice.
Wow, very defensive level up, and also speed. Speed is good.
Yeah, that's one more point of speed where he can, like, you know, steal actually.
He's only 8 away from his cap. He'll get it at level 11.
I mean, 70% on a thief, like seriously, that's really high, even for GBA standards.
Well, yes. Well, especially for GBA standards, any 70% growth in a GBA game, like, it has to be offset by, like, incredibly low stats otherwise. Like, anything around that range. With Gonzalez, he had, like, high strength. So obviously, like, and pretty high speed, too. So, usually it had to be offset by abysmally low skill. And with Matthew, relatively low strength.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
so that's where he's stealing. I thought he actually went out to the top right part of the map, actually.
Thieves can escape.
No, I know
So,
that.
yeah,
I thought he left through the top right part of the map, actually. To the top left.
Let me go further into the castle.
Alright, second level up by Hector. Please be a better one.
That'd be nice.
Hit points, strength, skill, speed, luck, res!
Wow. Wow, yeah, he accounted for everything he didn't get last one. Nice.
Jesus, my god, that was a really good level up.
That was beautiful. And completely against, like, all of Hector's fucking growth, so he's half of them.
Yeah, wow, 5 stars, like you said.
I told you, 5-star unit. 5-star unit and 5-star character, nonetheless. Also, I guess that Archibald doesn't move, huh?
I think he'll move once I'm in his range, though.
Nah, he would never. But, yeah, that you saw with the Wolf Bale is basically just Hector's rapier. It's an axe. It's an axe rapier.
We're gonna, like I said, in the next chapter we'll talk about Super Effective Weaponry, because it's another character we're gonna be rating when we talk about that.
That is true, actually.
Yeah, there we go. I knew it. Damn it. This is Alright. Alright, so I think if I just attack him with the wolf...
Just beat the fuck out of him.
Please hit.
Got this.
There we go, nice.
Yay!
Yeah, this is typically how, like, the first chapter of Hector Hard Mode goes. You just solo everything.
This is how the first chapter should go. And also, nice thing is that once everybody but the boss has been killed, now you get this cool-ass music.
Mm-hmm.
I do love it. It feels kind of eagle, if anything.
Doesn't he have a javelin?
I don't think he does. I think he just has an Iron Lance.
Oh, no. Okay, nice, actually.
Yeah. You can poke him as much as you want.
There we go.
You're not Marcus Louse's assassins, are you? You're too good. Too professional. Nothing like those idiots over there.
You've no need to know, little Hector. Little Lord Hector. A fool like you sneaking out of the country alone. You'll go missing, never to return. Your body will never be found. Tidy story, eh?
Looks like your luck's ran out.
Our luck? What are you...
You see, I'm about as angry as I've ever been. I doubt that even a dozen of you could slow me down. Prepare to die! Does 2 damage.
Yeah, I do have to be careful though, because if he does go below half health, he'll actually use the Vulnerary.
True, but you also have the Wolf Bale, so... You know.
Yeah, and I think he'll actually move now that I attacked him. Which, I mean, if he does...
He might. He might, actually.
No, he does. Okay.
Alright, yeah, well... It's the first boss, so...
Yeah, I'm just gonna steal that Vulnerary.
That's a fair idea. And you can just rescue him effective, because he's got all that gone. Because he's actually dummy thick.
There you go. And then I'll just drop him off.
Yep. You could probably just, like, drop him off, like... No, wait.
What?
I was gonna say, like, you can move. That way, then you could just, like, get him to counterattack you, and then you beat the fuck out of him.
I don't think... Nah. Because he's not moving, and if I put him in front of Yeah, drop.
No. If you put like moved Hector forward. No.
Okay, yeah, and Matthew does no damage to this guy.
Very much so. Yes, this is an Ormanite.
All right, but I'm pretty sure he'll just. Let's see. He does attack, right?
Yeah,
okay,
he
yeah,
does.
He does. Do you really want to risk me attacking this guy up there, please?
Yes, absolutely.
8 points in defense.
He's got more defense. That way, if he misses, he dies exactly. So of course we're going to risk it. Plus, I don't think we have any more vulneraries. So.
No, we do. All right, 93.
Oh yeah, we just stole some.
There we go. Nice.
It doesn't matter. With true hit, it's practically impossible to hit.
Forgive me, Lord no. 80 experience. Nice.
Hooray! Well, he leveled up like 3 times this chapter.
Yeah. Phew, that was close. Glad we're both alright. Come, my lord, we must fly. The castle guard must have heard all the noise.
Matthew, you rode. You knew this was all going to happen, didn't you?
What else could I do? Those assassins wouldn't show themselves until you were alone.
I suppose. Mark my words, Matthew. You're coming with me. From this point forward, you are no longer my brother's spot. You are my man now, to the bitter end.
Yes, my lord. Shall I swear a knightly vow?
For what purpose? Your own words will hold you well enough.
True enough.
Let us go then. To Ellerwood.
Yeah, let's go see that scrub.
He's not a scrub, come on, man.
My lord Marquess, it's Lord Hector. He's gone, isn't he? Yes, my lord. We are gathering men now to give chase. Attend me. We will let him go. My lord? A headstrong fool. Oof. Lord Uther, are you well? I'm fine. It has passed. There is no need for concern. You must not rely so much on physical strength alone. It has been most trying these past few weeks. The affairs of the court have not let you sleep. You might endanger your health if you keep on. Yes, Osmond, I understand. I will speak with a physician on the morrow. Will that allay your fears? Yes, my lord, I shall make the arrangements. Osmond, about Hector. I can entrust him to you, yes? Of course, my lord. I will guard him with my very life's blood. Alright, so that was the first chapter of Hector Harmon. Thank you all so much for watching. When you see us next time, we will have Hector and Elwood join parties. See you soon. Bye.